to fight the ego every day. The ego
Very true.
is the most extraordinary part of us. Because when we think we've suppressed it and we've beaten it, it manifests itself into another form and another shape and starts to take you over again. And so every day you have to fight the ego and allow the humility to come through, in my opinion. And by allowing humility to come through, because let's be honest, success, which you want to speak about, is born out of arrogance. People thinking they're good. But greatness comes from humility. And being successful is not good enough. It's all about being great at whatever we do in life. You can have the most humble job in the world, but you can be truly great. You can be a humble gardener,
I'm going to be
but you can be a great person. And so the one thing my father gave me, which was really key, was that work ethic. That ability to get myself up in the morning, no matter how tired I was, to push myself through those pain barriers. And again, the combination of the loss of a mother at 6 and then being sent out to work at 10, I mean, starting work at 5 o'clock in the morning to do the milk round, being dropped off at 8:45 at school in the milk van, you know, that work ethic. So that combination of those two, work ethic and great insecurity, was what got me to where I went to. I think what gave me the drive to succeed was my insecurities. Reading, writing, struggling. It gave me that individual drive to prove myself because I'd been belittled at school. I'd never been taken serious. I was always looked upon as being a fool, as being stupid. So it was the fuel behind me. And that's what made me work far harder, was to prove to my father and other individuals, including several teachers, that, you know, maybe I struggled with reading and writing, but I had and possessed other great qualities. And so had I been dealt with as a child, I may never have the energy or the fuel to drive me to get to where I got. I've had lots of bad luck in my life, but I think having bad luck is equally as important. Because when you have bad luck in life, you have to reflect. You have to take the knowledge from that experience. We've all been treated badly. We've all made mistakes. We've all had bad luck. So what we have to do is reflect, take the knowledge from that experience, and then allow it to enrich our life. It's as simple as that. And let's be honest, when people say, do you have any regrets, Marco? I say no. Because had it not been for all those mistakes I made,
You wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have today. And I wouldn't have the experience that I have today. Because mistakes are fine as long as you take the knowledge from the mistake. Success is born out of luck. It's awareness of mind that takes advantage of that opportunity. You will all be confronted with opportunity. You must take advantage of it. Because if you don't take advantage of your opportunity, you'll never realize your dreams. Whether you want them or not is an irrelevance. You don't know that until you achieve it. I'm not a celebrity, I'm not a talent. I'm no one special, I'm like everybody else in this world. What I crave is ordinary, which I said to you earlier, is I come to work and I do my job. And my job today, really if I'm honest, is inspiring the young. Like having the catering students come and visit me this afternoon and show me respect and kindness. And I only hope that my stories and my philosophies and my thoughts inspire them. The last thing I said to them today is a story is more important than a recipe. A recipe can confuse you, but a story can inspire you. When I was a young boy, I had that privilege of working with people like the great Michael Lawson at the Box Tree, the great owners of the Box Tree, Mr. Reed and Mr. Long, Ken Lamb the baker, Albert Roux, Pierre Kaufman, Nicolas Denis, the great Raymond Blanc. But what did they really teach me? Was how to tell stories, how to inspire people. That's what's important. My head chef, Robert Reed, said to me, where do we go from here, Marky? And I said to him, when I was a young boy, Mr. Reed used to tell me about a restaurant in Paris called La Serre, which was the ultimate, because it had 3 stars in Michelin and 5 red knives and forks. I said, we've got 3 stars with 4 black knives and forks. Let's go for 5 red knives and forks. For the next 3 years, we pushed and we pushed and we pushed and we did everything. In January 98, we won our 3 stars with 5 red knives and forks. I'd realized my dream all those years later. And that dream I had when I was 17 years old. I was now 37 years old, so for 20 years, I'd worked to realize my dream. Things don't happen overnight. You have to make the emotional and the personal investment to make your dreams come true.